हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। अंबर पे आँख उठाए, मन तो उड़ता ही जाए, संगम के सुहाने सुख जो हम लूटे तो लुटाए, दिव्य चितवन से नस नस को भर दे आज आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। तू जो धरा पे पधारे, गुल खिल जाते हैं न्यारे, गुलशन तो महक जाए, तू जो इसे सवारे, हर गुल में भरते बाबा तू खुशबू स्वर्गिक सी आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
मीठे से वतन में।
Om Shanti. Good evening. Today, Bap Dada is seeing the sparkling stars of fortune on the foreheads of all the children everywhere. Today, Bap Dada is seeing the sparkling stars of fortune on the foreheads of all the children everywhere. One is the fortune of your birth. One is the fortune of your birth. The second is of your relationships. And the third is of the attainments. So one is the fortune of your birth, the second is of your relationships, and the third is of the attainments. Baba is pleased seeing all three fortunes. Bap Dada is pleased seeing all three fortunes. You have the fortune of your birth. You know the fortune of your birth. That you know the fortune of your birth. That it is the bestower of fortune himself who has given all of you this divine birth, this Brahmin birth. So just think how great your fortune is. So just think how great your fortune is. Together with that, there are the relationships. Together with that, there are the relationships. You know their specialities, the specialities of the relationships. You know their specialities, that you have all three relationships, that you have all three relationships of the Father, the Teacher, and the in the one Father. So you know the specialities that you have all three relationships of the Father, the Teacher, and the Sadguru in the one Father. All three relationships are in the one. All three relationships are in the one. You also know the attainments. You also know the attainments where the Father is, where the Father is, there are where the Father is, there are the unlimited attainments. There are the unlimited attainments. All three relationships are in the one. Generally, these three relationships are essential in life. Generally, these three relationships are essential in life. However, for the people of the world, all relationships are separate. For the people of the world, all relationships are separate, whereas you have all three relationships in one. Whereas you have all three relationships in one. Because of having all three relationships in the one, you easily experience remembrance. Because of having all three relationships in the one, you easily experience remembrance. All of you are experienced in the three relationships, are you not? All of you are experienced in the three relationships, are you not? What do you receive from the Father? What do you receive from the Father? An inheritance. An inheritance. You receive such an elevated inheritance. You receive such an elevated inheritance. And this inheritance lasts for so long, and this inheritance lasts for so long. Because you receive it from the Father, because you receive it from God the Father, because you receive it from God the Father. The second relationship is that of the teacher. The second relationship is that of the teacher. Teachings are said to be your source of income. Teachings are considered to be source of income. So, all of you have received such a huge attainment from the teacher. So all of you have attained such a huge attainment from the teacher. You know that. Do you not? You know that, do you not? You cannot receive such a huge attainment from anyone except the Supreme Soul, the Father. You cannot receive such a huge attainment from anyone except the Supreme Soul, the Father, through the teachings, through the teachings you receive a status and you have an elevated attainment. In the world, an elevated status is said to be that of a royal status. In the world, an elevated status is said to be that of a royal status. You too have received the royal status from the teacher. You too have received the royal status from the teacher. Even now, you are the kings of self-sovereignty. Even now, you are the kings of self-sovereignty. Why? Why? Because of being a Raj Yogi, the soul becomes a master of the self. The soul becomes a master of the self because of being a Raj Yogi. You rule the self. You rule the self. The soul is not influenced by the physical senses. The soul becomes the master and the king of the physical senses. So you have self-sovereignty now, and you also attain your fortune of the kingdom in the future. So you have a double kingdom. It is now, and the status you attain in the future too. So you have a double kingdom. It is now, and the status you attain in the future too. The third relationship is that of the Satguru. The third relationship is Satguru. You receive the Shrimat of the Guru from the Satguru. How elevated the relationships are that you receive. So check yourself. Am I constantly following Shrimat? So check yourself. So check yourself. Am I constantly following Shrimat? Or is my intellect sometimes diverted towards the dictates of the self or to the dictates of others? Did you check yourself? Did you check yourself? If you think that you constantly follow Shrimat, if you think that you constantly follow Shrimat, the elevated directions, that you never follow the dictates of your own self or others, even in your dreams, such ones raise your hand. Raise your hand. Those who constantly follow Shrimat and never follow the dictates of the self or others, raise your hand. Okay. Look. The mothers, did the mothers raise their hand? You are raising them slowly. Sometimes your intellect goes in that direction. That is, the dictates of others and of the self deceive you. So sometimes the intellect goes in that direction, that is the direction of others, and the self and of the self deceive you. So what is the most important? So what is the most important Shrimat? Consider yourself to be a soul and remember me. Consider yourself to be a soul and remember me. So what is the most important Shrimat? Consider yourself to be a soul and remember me, your Father. Is this easy or difficult? Is it sometimes difficult? Is it sometimes difficult? However, the Father always wants. However, the Father always wants that each child, the Father always wants each child to continue to fly forward ahead of all. However, the Father always wants each child to continue to fly forward ahead of all with these three relationships. So, Bap Dada is asking, those who did not raise their hands, can you renounce following the dictates of your own mind and the dictates of others from today? Can you renounce following the dictates of your own mind and the dictates of others from today? Can you do this? Why is Baba saying this? Because Bap Dada has already given you the signal of time. Because Bap Dada has already given you the signal of time. Now the time of the confluence age is extremely valuable. Now the time of the confluence age is extremely valuable. And Bap Dada has also given you the signal that according to the present time, everything is going to happen suddenly. That everything is going to happen suddenly according to the present time. Therefore, you have to be constantly ever ready. Therefore, you have to be constantly ever ready. You have to do that, is it not? All of you are going to go home together, are you not? Or will you follow behind? You want to return to your home with Bap Dada, do you not? You are ready, are you not? Are you ready to return home together? Are you ready to return home together? Ever ready? Not just ready, but ever ready. Not just ready, but ever ready. So, Bap Dada is giving you the signal of time. So Bap Dada is giving you the signal of time. in this one birth, in this one birth, in this one birth, you have to create the reward for 21 births. In this one birth, you have to create the reward for 21 births. So just think how much attention you have to pay. So just think how much attention you have to pay. The Father has love for every child. The Father has love for every child. The Father wants every child to return with Him and claim a right to the kingdom at the same time. The Father wants every child to return with Him and claim a right to the kingdom at the same time. So, in order to return home together, only if you become complete and perfect, the same as the Father, will you then be able to return home with the Father? Will you then be able to return home with the Father? At this time, in this small birth, the attainment of 21 births is guaranteed. At this time, in this small birth, the attainment of 21 births is guaranteed. So just think how great each minute of this small birth of the confluence age is. So just think how great each minute of this small birth of the confluence age is. Just calculate this. You have to claim your fortune of the kingdom for 21 births. In this one birth. And so how valuable just 1 minute of the confluence age is. So how valuable just 1 minute of the confluence age is. So what will you have to do knowing this value? So what will you have to do knowing this value? Bap Dada told you earlier too that you have to pay special attention to two things. Bap Dada told you earlier too that you have to pay special attention to two things. What are those two things? Do you remember these two things? Do you? One is time and the other is thoughts. You have to pay attention to these two. One is time and the other is thoughts. Your thoughts should not be wasted. Your thoughts should not be wasted, and your time should not be wasted. Your thoughts should not be wasted and your time should not be wasted. Each second should be used in a worthwhile way. So, speak. How much attention you will have to pay, will you not? So, just think, so speak. How much attention you have to pay, is it not? Bap Dada has love for all the children. Bap Dada has love for all the children. So Bap Dada doesn't want any child to remain deprived of this company. Bap Dada does not want any child to not come together with the Father. You are together. You are together. You will return home together. You will claim a right to the kingdom together and constantly experience happiness and peace in your life. So speak. You will return home together, will you not? You will not be left behind, will you? You will return home together, will you not? You will you not? You will not be left behind, will you? Look, 3 types of fortune are sparkling on each one's forehead. Look, 3 types of fortune are sparkling on each one's forehead. All these 3 types of fortune are visible on your forehead, are they not? The confluence age is the fortunate age. Sangam Yug, confluence age, is the fortunate age. Why? Because you can create as much fortune as you want. Because any one of you can create as much fortune as you want. However, you need to pay attention over a long period of time. However, you need to pay attention over a long period of time. So now, all of you children have to put intensity into your own efforts. You have to put intensity into your own efforts. You are effort makers. Bap Dada is saying that you do make effort, but everyone now has to make intense effort. But everyone now has to make intense effort. Bap Dada Bap Dada now Bap Dada now wishes to see every child as a child and a master. A master of what? A master of all the treasures. Bap Dada wishes to see every child as a child and a master. Master of what? A master of all the treasures. Sometimes some children say to Baba, some children say to Bap Dada, Baba, you have given all the powers and we do accept ourselves as masters and we do accept ourselves as master almighty authorities. However, many children then complain. What do they complain? They say, sometimes the power that we need, does not come to us at that time. The power that we need does not come to us at that time. However, what is the reason for this? Why does the power does not come in time when needed? The Father has given all powers to each one. Has He given them? Or is it that He has given less to some and more to others? You know the reason for this too. All of you have received the powers, have you not? Raise your hand. So you all have received the powers. But why do these powers not come when needed? What is the reason for that? You know the reason. You know the reason for this too, but you forget it at that time. Each child has received the treasure of all powers as an inheritance. Each child has received the treasure of all powers as an inheritance. The Father has given everyone the inheritance of all powers. It isn't that He has given less to some and more to others. He has given all the treasures. But why do they not come to you at the time they are needed? Just think what is the reason. Just think what the reason must be. Baba is telling the reason. If someone is not seated on his seat of self-respect, if someone is not seated on his seat of self-respect, would anyone accept his order? Would anyone accept his order if he is not seated on his seat of self-respect? So when that power does not come to you, the reason for that is that you do not set yourself on the seat of a Master Almighty authority. So the reason for that is that you do not set yourself on the seat of a Master Almighty Authority. Therefore, when you are not on your seat, no one accepts your order. So when you are not seated on your seat, no one accepts your order. So always remain seated on your seat of self-respect. Sometimes waste, sometimes you have waste thoughts, and sometimes you have tension, and so you let go of the seat of self-respect at that time. So sometimes you have waste thoughts, and sometimes you have tension, and so you let go of the seat of self-respect at that time. Bap Dada has given each of you so many points of self-respect. The seat of self-respect is so huge. Just count how many points of self-respect the Father has given to you. When you are not seated on your seat of self-respect, do you know what happens when you are not seated on your seat of self-respect? Do you know what happens? You know that, do you not? You know that, do you not? There is body consciousness. There is either self-respect or there is body consciousness. When you are seated on the seat of body consciousness and you issue an order on that seat of body consciousness, the powers will not listen to you. The powers will not listen to you. Otherwise, it is not possible that the powers do not listen to those who are Master Almighty authorities. Otherwise, it is not possible that the powers do not listen to those who are Master Almighty authorities. So Baba is saying, you're not seated on that seat, you are seated on the seat of body consciousness. So because of that, the powers don't obey your orders. Constantly practice being set on your seat of self-respect. Therefore, check whether you are doing, check when you are doing karma yoga, service, churning, whatever you are doing. So whether you are doing karma yoga, service or churning, that you are set on your seat and that all powers are present or not. So check at that time. Today Bap Dada toured around at Amrit Vela. Today Bap Dada toured around at Amrit Vela. And while touring around everywhere, abroad and here, he toured around everywhere. It doesn't take Bap Dada time to go around everywhere. So what did he see? What did he see? Should Baba tell you what he saw? Did Baba tell you what he saw? the majority of children were sitting for Amrit Vela. Majority of the children had got up and were sitting for Amrit Vela. And they were sitting for Amrit Vela in their own places. They were making effort. They were making effort to be an image of experience all the time they were sitting. They were making efforts to be an image of experience all the time they were sitting there. They wanted that. They wanted that. But what did Baba see? What did Baba see? Only some were the images of experience. Only some were the images of experiences. Experience because the greatest power is that of experience. Because the greatest power is that of experience, an embodiment of experience, an experienced embodiment of all powers, master knowledgeful, a master embodiment of all powers. However, there was something lacking in your becoming an image of experience. However, there was something lacking in your becoming an image of experience. You do make effort. You do make effort. Bap Dada still congratulated you because the majority come and make effort. The majority of you sit. But Bap Dada wants you to sit as an image of an embodiment of the experience of light and might. Bap Dada wants you to sit in that stage. That is to become, Bap Dada wants you to sit as an image of an embodiment of the experience of light and might. Because the Sakash of the yoga at Amrit Vela, because the Sakash of the yoga at Amrit Vela spreads everywhere into the atmosphere. Because the Sakash of the yoga at Amrit Vela spreads everywhere into the atmosphere. However, now increase this experience even more. Now increase this experience even more. You saw Father Brahma. You saw Father Brahma. His stage was that of such a powerful angelic form. His stage was that of such a powerful angelic form. In the same way, pay attention at Amrit Vela in your own way, tirelessly. In the same way, pay attention at Amrit Vela in your own way, tirelessly. Baap Dada saw Baap Dada saw that some children sit there in the form of light and might. Some children sit in the form of light and might. It isn't that they don't. They do sit in this way. They do sit in this way. But you will have to pay even more attention to the effort of this time, that is at Amrit Vela. You'll have to give more attention to the effort at this time, that is at Amrit Vela. Baap Dada has already signaled you earlier. Baap Dada has already signaled you earlier that you have to keep your mind constantly busy. That you have to keep your mind constantly busy. Whether in service through the mind, whether in service through the mind, serving through words, or with churning power. Keep your mind busy. So thoughts, words, to the mind, serving through words, or with churning power. Keep your mind busy. Churn in knowledge. Churning power makes your mind concentrated. Some children churn well, but now also increase your churning power throughout the day. Some children churn well, but now also increase your churning power throughout the day, because Baap Dada has love for even the last child. Baap Dada has love even for the last child. Baap Dada wants even the last child to return home with him. Baap Dada wants even the last child to return home with him. He should not be left behind. He should not be left behind. So, what will you do? Attention. So what will you do? Attention. Attention. See, Baba. Baap Dada now wants each and every child. Baap Dada now wants each and every child to follow the Father. To follow the Father. So Baap Dada now wants each and every child to follow the Father and definitely become complete, the same as the Father. Baap Dada saw that all the children are making effort. They have love for making effort. And they even make many promises to themselves. They say to themselves, I will not do this anymore. I will not do this anymore. However, what is the reason? For becoming slack, the reason is the lack of determination in your effort. The reason is the lack of determination in your effort. Carelessness comes in between. Carelessness comes in between. It will happen. I will become. It will happen. I will become. This carelessness makes your effort slack. This carelessness makes your effort slack. So, what will you do now? What will you do now? Now, pay special attention to this. Now, pay special attention to this. Make your own program for yourself. Make your own program for yourself. In which you keep your mind busy throughout the whole day. Make your own timetable. Make your own timetable for yourself to keep your mind busy. Whether you churn, whether you serve, or or draw one another's attention, or draw one another's attention, whether you churn, serve, or draw one another's attention, keep your mind busy. You do remain busy through your body, but now remain busy in your mind. You remain busy physically anyway, but now remain busy with your mind. Become a number one businessman to keep your mind busy. Will you do this? Will you? Will you? Baba's asking again. You know that Father Brahma, is also waiting for you. Brahma Baba is waiting for you. And your advanced party is also waiting for you. And your advanced party is also waiting for you. When will you bring the time close? When will you bring the time close? Because you are responsible for bringing the time close. Because you are responsible for bringing the time close. To make yourself complete means to bring the time close. To make yourself complete means to bring the time close. Okay. Acha. What is to be done now? So Murli is over. Baba's asking what's to be done now. And Muniben will say it's a turn of Karnataka zone to serve. So Karnataka has come.
Baba Seva ka turn Karnataka.
Oh, so many have come.
Karnataka wale khade hoon.
All of you stand up, my B.O. It's a whole gathering. Nearly 15,000 or over 10, 12,000. The whole hall is full today, completely full. This is
सभी साइलेंस में रहेंगे.
Please don't talk to one another. Please don't speak. Be silent when you sing. So nearly 3/4 of the hall is Karnataka. Acha. Okay. What special thing will those from Karnataka zone do? What special thing will those from Karnataka zone do? You will make effort. What will you do? You will make effort and also inspire others to make an intense effort. In that, raise your hand. If you will do this to make effort and also inspire others to make effort. Acha. You miss it. You miss it.
अच्छा कर्नाटक वाले तो
Many have come from Karnataka.
और सेवा का पार्ट भी
And you have also played a good part in service. And you have also played a good part in service.
मधुबन वालों को भी बाप दादा खास नीचे
Bap Dada is also giving all the Madhuban residents who are up at the top, that is in Mount Abu, and down here, multi-million fold love and remembrance to all Madhuban Nivasis, whether in Shantivan, Gyan Sarovar, Pandav Bhavan,
क्योंकि
giving love and remembrance to all of them, because
कितने भी
no matter how the numbers have increased, no matter how the numbers have increased,
अच्छी की है
you have done very good service. Baba is praising the Madhuban Nivasis. You have done very good service.
बाप दादा
This is why, so the result is good. This is why Bap Dada has seen that you have been tireless, and have accommodated everyone with love. And you have accommodated everyone with love, whether it is those providing accommodation, those feeding everyone, or dining, or doing any other type of service. The result of service is good.
इसलिए आने वाले
The result is good. And this is why the Father is giving
देने वालों
congratulations to each one who has come, who is doing service, and to those who are giving their cooperation. So congratulations to all of you. Okay, now next. Now the double foreigners
अभी डबल
double foreigners have come too. Many double foreigners are here. Many double foreigners are here.
अच्छा डबल विदेशी का अर्थ है
The meaning of double foreigner is those double foreigners means those with a double flight, double flying, double flight. A double flight means to be able to stabilize yourself in whatever stage you want in a second. A double flight means to be able to stabilize yourself in whatever stage you want in a second. Okay, you may sit down. Okay. Now,
जहाँ भी जो
wherever each one of you is sitting,
और
now wherever each one of you is sitting,
चाहे टीवी में देख
whether you are watching on television, whether you are sitting at the different places here, others are also watching on TV today. Bap Dada is giving each and every child, Bap Dada is giving each and every child the title of intense effort maker. Bap Dada is giving each and every child the title of intense effort maker. Now, always remember this title. Now, always remember this title. If anyone would ask, if anyone asks you, who are you? You should say, I am an intense effort maker. Who are you? I am an intense effort maker. Is it okay? You agree to it? Does everyone agree? Agreed? Now it will not do to continue making effort in a slack manner. Agreed? Now it will not do to continue making effort in a slack manner. Time is racing ahead. Time is racing ahead, and this is why you definitely do have to you definitely do have to become intense effort makers. It is the call of the time. May you be intense effort makers. Okay? Lots and lots of love and remembrance from Bap Dada to all the children. And Baba is also giving you the gift of intense effort. And Baba is also giving you the gift of intense effort.
इन लहरों को दामन में भर जाऊं, आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा।
So the original date is 30 November 2011. 30th November 2011. Baba told us about our three main relationships. Also Baba
अचानक हो सकता है।
also
सभी भाई बहने बैठे रहेंगे। अभी मधुर वाणी ग्रुप बहुत सुंदर गीत
Baba
गाने जा रहा है। बाप दादा ने
made us become cautious
बाप टीचर
that
गुरु के रूप में क्या क्या भाग्य मिलता है,
and also reminded us what fortune we are receiving.
के लिए बच्चों को विशेष ध्यान
Baba Dada drew our attention to so many things,
तीव्रता को
and Baba also said that we have to make a determined thought to do intense effort. We have to make our own program, just like businessmen give attention, pay attention to their business
अपने ही मन
so that they increase their profit.
में बैठे रहेंगे।
We too have to do the same.
गीत प्रस्तुत करने जा रहा है। उससे पहले एक अनाउंसमेंट है कि जिन
Okay, I take leave now.
ली हैं
Another sister will come to translate.
नाश्ते से पहले कॉन्फ्रेंस हॉल में बैठेंगे, उन्हें सौगात मिलेगी। सभी भाई बहने 10-15 मिनट के लिए और बैठेंगे। दादियों से हम वरदानी
Now,
सुनेंगे।
Madhurvani group is going to sing a song, and after that,
अभी तक सौगात
daddies, the seniors, are going to
नाश्ते से पहले
share their feelings.
उन्हें सौगात
Okay,
अब मधुर वाणी
so I take leave. Another sister will come now.
गीत के बोल हैं
Today's song
हम कितने हैं।
Baba has,
हमारे भाग्य की गिनती कराई
the song is How Fortunate We Are. How fortunate we are. Baba has told us to sit on the seat of self-respect,
कि अपने भाग्य
not on the seat of body consciousness.
स्वरूप की स्थिति में
So we have to
वाणी जो गीत प्रस्तुत करने
also remember our fortune.
भाग्य
Today's song, How Fortunate We Are. God has come to meet us.
आकर के मिलते
God,
हैं।
Baba has come to meet us. Baba is making us sit in his lap. Baba has,
को कितना प्यार भी
we are under Baba's canopy of protection.
बच्चों को भरपूर
Today Baba has filled us so much and also has drawn our attention that we have to pay attention to the self. We have to make our
अपने मन
own program, myself. We have to do churning.
के द्वारा बहुत
So now we hear the song Om Shanti.
कोई क्या हाँ चाहिए
मिलकर के बाबा आपसे मन झूमने लगा है, वरदानों को पाकर गगन को चूमने लगा है। प्यारे बाप दादा से मिलकर आनंद आ गया। जोरदार तालियों के साथ प्यारे बाप का हम स्वागत करते हैं, अभिनंदन।
भाग्यवान हम कितने हैं, भगवान जो आकर मिलता है। कोई क्या जाने शांति वन में शांति सागर छलका है।
भाग्यवान हम कितने हैं, भगवान जो आकर मिलता है। कोई क्या जाने शांति वन में शांति सागर छलका
कर्नाटक वालों के संग में झूम के हर दिल कहता है।
कर्नाटक वालों के संग में झूम के हर दिल कहता है।
शांति धाम से शांति वन में शांति सागर छलका है। चुपके धीरे धीरे रूप बदल कर आए हैं। आंखों आंखों में मिलकर फिर मुरली मधुर सुनाए हैं।
चुपके चुपके धीरे धीरे रूप बदल कर आए हैं। आंखों आंखों में मिलकर फिर मुरली मधुर सुनाए हैं।
गोप गोपियों की आंखों में गोप गोपियों की आंखों में गोपी वल्लभ पलता है। शांति धाम से शांति वन में शांति सागर छलका है। जिनके तरस को तरस रहे सब सामने आकर मिलते हैं। निराकार को देखा हमने संग हमारे चलते हैं।
जिनके तरस को तरस रहे सब सामने आकर मिलते हैं। निराकार को देखा हमने संग हमारे चलते हैं।
इतनी खुशी है इतना नशा जो इतनी खुशी है इतना नशा जो कभी न होता हल्का है। शांति धाम से शांति वन में शांति सागर चलता है। सुन ले जमाना प्रभु मिलन का मौका फिर न आएगा। शिव शक्ति शिव बाबा का ये प्यार कहाँ कोई पाएगा।
सुन ले ज़माना प्रभु मिलन का मौका फिर न आएगा। शिव शक्ति शिव बाबा का ये प्यार कहाँ कोई पाएगा।
डायमंड हाल में डायमंड बच्चे डायमंड हाल में डायमंड बच्चे डायमंड बाबा चमकता है। शांति धाम से शांति वन में शांति सागर छलका है। भाग्यवान हम कितने हैं भगवान जो आकर मिलता है। कोई क्या जाने शांति वन में शांति सागर छलका है। कर्नाटक वालों के संग में झूम के हर दिल कहता है। कर्नाटक वालों के संग में झूम के हर दिल कहता है। शांति धाम से शांति वन में शांति सागर छलका है। कोई क्या जाने शांति वन में शांति सागर छलका है। शांति धाम से शांति वन में शांति सागर छलका है। कोई क्या जाने शांति वन में शांति सागर छलका है।
बहुत सुंदर मधुर वाणी ने अपने साज और आवाज में
हम सभी को भाग्य की श्रेष्ठ स्मृति दिलाई और अब अनुरोध कर रही हूँ आदरणीय रतन मोहिनी दादी जी से अपने वरदानी बोलों से हम सभी को श्रृंगारित करेंगी। आदरणीय रतन मोहिनी
Now
दादी जी।
respected Ratan Mohini Dadi will speak.
जो भी भाई बहन पीछे खड़े हैं उनसे अनुरोध है कृपया अपने स्थान पर
Those brothers and sisters who are standing at the back are requested to get back.
कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, किसी का मिनी एक्स सिल्वर कलर का कहीं गिर गया है जो स्टेज के पीछे से वल्लभ भाई से प्राप्त करें। एक आंध्र प्रदेश की विजयागम की सत्यवती का आधार कार्ड मिला है। जिस किसी का हो कृपया वो भी स्टेज के पीछे से वल्लभ भाई से प्राप्त कर लें। पथिवाड़ा सत्यवती, आंध्र प्रदेश, विजयम ग्राम। आदरणीय दादी जी से अनुरोध है कृपया अपने वरदानी बोल हम सभी के समक्ष रखें। दादी जी।
नीचे से उठना। तो ये पढ़ो। सभी ने ये सुनी और सभी ने बाबा से मिलन मनाते प्यारे।
Everybody met Baba
प्यार की
and filled your aprons
झूले
with
में
the
झूले।
jewels of knowledge.
बाबा की
You
माँ
heard Baba's version,
बार बार मनन
repeatedly
करने
chant Baba's
से
version,
खुशी की
and
अनुभूति होती
constantly
है
you will have
और
the
नशा
intoxication of happiness.
कायम रहता है। अच्छा, ओम शांति।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया
Thank
दादी
you,
जी।
Dadi Ji.
आज हम सभी
Today
के
amidst
बीच
us,
इस सीजन में
for the
पहली
first
बार
time,
हमारी एडिशनल चीफ आदरणीय मोहिनी दीदी जी
our
पहुंची
additional
हैं।
chief,
आप सबकी
Sister
तरफ से
Mohini,
आपका
has
बहुत
reached
बहुत
here.
अभिनंदन है,
So we
स्वागत
welcome
है,
her
अभिवादन है,
and
अनुरोध
congratulate
करती
her.
हूँ अपने प्रेरणा के बोल हम सभी के
And
समक्ष
now she
रखें।
will speak
आदरणीय
the
मोहिनी दीदी।
words of blessings. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
बाबा ने बहुत हम सभी बच्चों को शिक्षा,
Baba gave many teachings to we children.
हम सभी को अनुभवी
Now we children have to become the
images of experience.
ऐसे तो मुरली में बहुत बहुत होमवर्क के लिए
Baba spoke many things about doing homework.
अगर हम सभी मिलकर कल के लिए ये होमवर्क
And for tomorrow, we all together have to take this homework.
शक्तिमान की सम्मान
That we have to sit on the seat of being master,
करें कि जिस
almighty authority.
शक्ति की मुझे आवश्यकता थी उस शक्ति का मैं प्रयोग
And I should be able to experiment all the powers.
होती है बुद्धि स्वीकार करती है
The intellect accepts it.
करते हैं तो अनुभव की भी अथॉरिटी
And we do experience, and therefore we become the authority of experience as well.
कर एक दृढ़ संकल्प लें
And therefore we have to take this determined thought while performing any action.
कि सम्मान
We have to be seated in the seat of
हमारा
being Master Almighty Authority.
अब तक हमें पता चले कि किस तरह से हर शक्ति
And we will then come to know as how we have to use all the powers.
और मैं आशा करती हूँ कि आप लोग भी इस होम
And I hope that you all will join this self-respect. Om Shanti.
बहुत सुंदर सभी को मुरली में से मास्टर सर्वशक्तिवान के होमवर्क
Very beautifully, the sister reminded us about being in the seat of Master Almighty Authority.
नौ के वचन हम सभी के समक्ष रखें। आदरणीय
Now, respected Brother Nirvair will speak.
ओम शांति।
Om Shanti.
आज का दिन विशेष दिन है।
Today's day is a very special day,
हमें इस बात की बड़ी खुशी
and I have this happiness
कि हमारे बीच
that amidst us,
हमारी आदरणीय ब्रह्मा कुमारी
our respected Sister Mohini
जो अधिकतर न्यूयॉर्क
mostly stays in New York, and she has come to this gathering.
कर्नाटक के भाई बहने और उसके अलावा
All the Karnataka people and the brothers and sisters from South India,
मोहिनी बहन भी
they all have come here, and therefore Sister Mohini is also here.
बाबा के महावाक्य आप सब
You all heard Baba's version.
किसी भी जोन का टर्न हो
It may be the turn of any zone,
के महावाक्य जब
and when we get the opportunity to listen to Baba's version,
तो ऐसा
we feel
कि जो बात बाबा ने इतने वर्ष पहले
Baba had spoken these words many years before,
सुनाई थी उस पर बहुत गहराई से अभ्यास करने का मौका मिलता है
and we are continually
और निकालना भी
getting the opportunity to practice whatever Baba says.
बाप दादा के एक एक महावाक्य
Because in each and every version that Baba speaks, there is so much of depth,
जिसका भाव अर्थ एक धर्म ग्रंथ के बराबर
and it will be as though equal to one big scripture.
साउथ इंडिया के भाई
Especially the South Indian brothers and sisters.
कर्नाटक
Maybe it is Karnataka, maybe Tamil Nadu,
चाहे
maybe Kerala, Malayalam,
धार्मिक बातों के लिए बहुत सुंदर वायु
there is a very beautiful atmosphere created
चारों तरफ है
for the religious aspect,
कि बाबा के
and it is seen
ब्रह्मा कुमार
that Baba's children,
ब्रह्मा कुमार
Brahma Kumari sisters and Brahma Kumar brothers, everybody has so much interest, so much love,
और बहुत कर्मठता है
they make great effort,
और बाबा के महावाक्यों को जन जन तक पहुंचाने का पूरा प्रयत्न
and they try
जब
to spread Baba's message everywhere in the world.
आया तो सभी ने मिल करके ब्रह्मा कुमारी बहनों व ब्रह्मा कुमार भाइयों के साथ साथ अन्य भाई बहनों को भी तन से मन से धन
The Brahma Kumari sisters and Brahma Kumari brothers, with the other brothers and sisters, they join together and they also fill the aprons of them.
ये प्रैक्टिकल सिद्ध हो कि ये
And it will be practically proved
एक ही पिता परमात्मा का
that this world is the place and home of one Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul.
तो हम आप सभी एक ही ईश्वरी परिवार के
And therefore we are the members of this one sweet family.
दो का बहुत
And therefore we respect each one.
जिगरी
We have extreme love for one another.
इसके साथ साथ एक दो का हर तरह से ध्यान रखना
We also take care of one another.
पुरुषोत्तम संगम युग
This is the auspicious confluence age.
संगम युग
And at the confluence age,
बाबा के बच्चे सारे विश्व
Baba's children
मशहूर
in the world are very popular.
साथ ये भी कहेंगे कि अपनी
And I would also say
मशहूर
are very popular on godly service.
और अपने लिए समय थोड़ा कम निकाल
They take out time for themselves, very less,
के अपना
and therefore it is my humble request
वेल बैलेंस्ड
that you have to be well balanced.
के जैसा साकार ब्रह्मा बाबा ने हम बच्चों को
Just as Sakar Baba gave us teachings,
शिव बाबा के साथ मन लगा कर
as for how long we have to forge our mind to Shiv Baba,
और कितने घंटे हमें ईश्वरी सेवाएं प्रदान
and how many hours we have to engage on godly service.
और कार्य काफी बड़ा
Time is very short, but the task is very huge.
चाहे तो क्या नहीं
So the brothers and sisters can do many things accomplish many things.
कोने कोने तक बाबा का संदेश
Baba's message can be spread to the whole world.
जो इस समय एक प्रकार से सूखा जंगल बना
Now it is a jungle.
हरा भरा
This has to be made into a greenery, a golden aged world.
सतयुगी वही वृंदावन
The same Vrindavan can be created. Om Shanti.
बहुत सुंदर भाई साहब ने अपनी शुभ भावनाएं
Very beautifully, the brother kept his good feelings and good wishes for everyone.
स्वरूप बनेंगे। अनुरोध कर रही हूँ आदरणीय
Now I humbly request Brother Brijmohan
अंतर मन की भावनाओं से हम सभी को श्रृंगारित करेंगे। आदरणीय ब्रिजमोहन भाई साहब।
Om Shanti. Brothers and sisters, we all heard Baba's Murli. The date was 30/11/2011. You all read the date. 11 years before, Baba was telling us that we have to become intense effort makers.
और इस बात को पूरे 11 वर्ष और वो भी संगम युग के 11 वर्ष हो चुके
And now that 11 years have passed of this confluence age. And so now what we have to become?
इस बात पर हम
We have to think about this.
क्योंकि बाबा ने समय के
Because Baba explained about the importance of time.
देखा 11 वर्ष पहले भी ये डायमंड
11 years ago, this diamond hall was full.
आज 11 वर्ष बाद
Even after 11 years, this diamond hall is full.
पता लगा है कि सारे हॉल कॉन्फ्रेंस हॉल आदि
Even the conference hall is full.
लेकिन
But
जो बाबा कहता
Baba says
कि अभी हमको हर एक बाबा के बच्चे को सिंपल बात बाबा
that each and every Baba's child,
के अपने को आत्मा
Very-
समर्पण कर मुझ बाप को याद कर
in a very simple way, Baba explained that we have to consider ourselves as soul and remember the Father and give Baba's message to everyone. And this is the message of the God of the Gita.
कहीं और तरीके से सिद्ध नहीं करना है परंतु
We shouldn't prove through anything else.
संगम युग तो लगभग
But now the confluence age is to be completed.
एक भाई बहनों को अभी तक भी बाबा
Many brothers and sisters are unaware of Baba's message. They are searching for Baba, and therefore every Brahmin should prove the God of Gita and give the Father's introduction.
बाबा का परिचय केवल ज्ञान से
We shouldn't only give Baba's introduction through knowledge. Let them see you and then understand.
बोल रहे हैं जो ये देख रहे हैं जो इनका
Let them look at your lifestyle
जीने वाला कोई
and let them understand that they have the companionship with God.
के खजाने
Baba has given the treasures of all divine virtues.
अच्छा एक बात
Today Baba spoke very well about
तो मालिक तो हम बहुत
we have to become the masters and the children.
तो बाबा ने कहा
Baba says you have to become the masters of the treasures. You shouldn't keep the treasures under locker.
तो मैं समझता हूँ ये जो मैसेज है सिंपल बाबा ने
In a very simple manner, Baba explained, consider yourself to be a soul and remember me, your father.
ऑटोमेटिकली हम अपनी
Then automatically we will be seated on the seat of our self-respect.
नाटक का है और बाबा ने कहा हुआ है कि आपकी सबसे बड़ी शक्ति परिवार है ब्रह्मा बाबा अकेले
Baba said you have a very big gathering. Brahma Baba also says I can't do anything alone. Shiv Baba also says I can't do anything alone. So there is a huge gathering. So being in the gathering, we can do a lot more.
बाबा ने कहा कोई भी जोन नंबर
Baba every time says that any zone can come number one.
कर्नाटक को इसका
And therefore the Karnataka people have to take the chance. And therefore clap hands for yourself.
बहुत सुंदर मंच पर हमारे बीच हमारे विशिष्ट अतिथि परमात्मा स्नेही चन्ना बसव
We now have Swamiji Channa Basava, the guest on the stage. Now he will speak few words.
ಓಂ ಶಾಂತಿ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೈತನ್ಯಗಳಿಗೆ ಬಾಬಾರವರ ದಿವ್ಯ ಬೆಳಗಿಗೆ ನಾನು ವಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿ, ಕಾಶ್ಮೀರವೇ ಎನ್ನ ಶಿರ, ಕನ್ಯಾಕುಮಾರಿ ಎನ್ನ ಚರಣ, ಹಿಮಾಲಯ ಶ್ರೇಣಿಗಳಿಗೆನ್ನ ಬಾಹುಗಳು, ವಿಂಧ್ಯ ಎನ್ನ ಕಠಿ, ಆನು ಅಡಿ ಇಡಲು ಭಾರತವೇ ಅಡಿ ಇಟ್ಟಂತೆ. ನಾನೇ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಚೈತನ್ಯ. ಆ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನ ಬೆಳಗಿನ ಮಹಾ ಬೆಳಗು ನಾವು ಕಾಣೋದಾದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಬಹುದು ಅಂದರೆ ಈಶ್ವರೀಯ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಃಕರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಧನ್ಯತೆ ಏನಿದೆ, ಸಾರ್ಥಕತೆ ಏನಿದೆ, ಜೀವನದ ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣತೆ ಬೇರೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ. ಯಾರನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ, ಯಾರನ್ನ ಕಂಡ ಮೇಲೆ, ಯಾರೊಂದಿಗೆ ಬೆರೆತ ಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೇನೂ ಬೇಕನ್ನಿಸೋದಿಲ್ವೋ ಅದೇ ಇವತ್ತು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಬಾಬಾರವರಿಗೆ ಬೆರೆತಿರುವಂಥ ಈ ಜೀವ. ಅವರನ್ನ ದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡಿತಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಧನ್ಯ, ಇದು ಧನ್ಯ, ಇದು ಧನ್ಯ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಭಾವಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಣ್ಣು ಕೊಡುವವರುಂಟು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಣ್ಣು ಕೊಡುವವರುಂಟು, ಹೊನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವವರುಂಟು, ಮಣ್ಣು ಕೊಡುವವರು ಉಂಟು. ನಾವು ಸತ್ತ ಮೇಲೆ ಬದುಕಿಗೆ ಬಣ್ಣ ಕೊಡುವವರು ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಯ್ಯ? ಬದುಕಿಗೆ ಬಣ್ಣ ಕೊಡುವವರು ಆ ಮಹಾ ಬಾಬಾರವರೇ ನಮಗೆ ಬದುಕಿಗೆ ಈಶ್ವರೀಯ ದಿವ್ಯ ಜ್ಞಾನದ ಬದುಕಿನ ಬಣ್ಣ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಧನ್ಯರು ಅಂತ ಭಾವಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಮಹಾ ಬಂಧುಗಳೇ, ಸಹೋದರ ಸಹೋದರಿಯರೇ, ಇವತ್ತು ಸಂಗಮ ಕಾಲ, ಸತ್ಯದ ಕಾಲ, ಜ್ಞಾನದ ಕಾಲ, ಚೈತನ್ಯದ ಕಾಲ, ಮಹಾ ಬೆಳಗಿನ ಕಾಲ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಾಗೋಣ. ವರ್ತಮಾನದಿಂದ ಆ ದಿವ್ಯ ಬೆಳಗಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಬದುಕನ್ನು ಸಮರ್ಪಿಸಿಕೋಣ. ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅನಂತ ವಂದನೆಗಳು, ಅನಂತ ವಂದನೆಗಳು.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया स्वामी जी.
सारा जीवन आपने खुशहाल कर दिया, हाँ खुशहाल कर दिया। हो बाबा आपने कमाल कर दिया, हमारे बाबा आपने कमाल कर दिया। उलझन में मार्ग बताया आपने,
हम तो थे उलझन में मार्ग बताया आपने,
हम तो थे गफलत में आके जगाया आपने,
हम तो थे गफलत में आके जगाया आपने।
आपकी मीठी दृष्टि ने हमको निहाल कर दिया, हाँ निहाल कर दिया। हो बाबा आपने कमाल कर दिया, हमारे बाबा प्यारे बाबा आपने कमाल कर दिया। अंधेरे में दिया प्रकाश आपने,
हम तो थे अंधेरे में दिया प्रकाश आपने,
पिंजरे के पंछी को दिया आकाश आपने,
पिंजरे के पंछी को दिया आकाश आपने।
आपकी शुभ आशीष ने हमको माला माल कर दिया, हम माला माल कर दिया। हो बाबा आपने कमाल कर दिया, हमारे बाबा मीठे बाबा आपने कमाल कर दिया। हमारा काया कल्प किया अनोखे राजयोग ने,
हमारा काया कल्प किया अनोखे राजयोग ने,
हमें बिल्कुल ही बदल दिया योग के नित्य प्रयोग ने,